Welcome to another PC Sportscards PSA submission reveal. This is Josh with PC Sportscards. Today we have bulk 2023.137 outgoing to PSA. What we do here is we do videos on orders going to and from PSA and BGS. We do videos with a $1,000 challenge, and we talk about the financials behind grading cards and how you can make money in the hobby through grading. And we do that because that's how we started our business. We started by buying collections, grading them, and flipping them to make money. And we're trying to share our experience with you to help you do the same thing. If you're into that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell to get alerts. One thing we love about doing videos is we love the interaction. Yesterday's video about soccer cards is getting a lot of comments on it. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out. And we love to talk about what, if we agree or disagree with cards to send in, why we do. And I actually love seeing cards like this Prestige Heroes insert, Mahomes. I love inserts. I love color. I love refractors. I love prism. I love all that kind of stuff that'll separate one card from another. So this card, this Ohtani Sepia, is a perfect example of a card that I probably wouldn't send in. Not because it's a bad card. I actually sent one in my submission. But what you see here is you see the off-center left to right and off-center top to bottom, which to me kills any chance of it getting a 10. And a card like that, you need to get a 10 to make it worth it. Kenny Pickett. I think this is orange reactive. I haven't gotten any new mosaic yet, I don't think. I actually got Breece Hall, so I'm going to look for more of that. Hollows, we've sent in a lot of Jordan Love, Josh Allen. Again, we're seeing centering. Top bottom is off. This is a Japanese Pokemon card. These cards are usually in generally really good condition. Left, right centering a little off, but still good chance for a 10 on that card. Jalen Hurts. Pink camo. I will say, since I started doing these reveals of outgoing submissions, I've been really pleasantly surprised with what people have been sending. Charizard. I think that people are really learning on what to send in, and I think it's our customer base in general that is paying attention and looking for cards to make money with. We do have some people that just take the cards back, and guys, I know, as with every video, there are going to be comments like, I'm just grading to collect for myself. Great, that's awesome. Grade how you want to grade whatever you want to grade. I would definitely grade at the lowest level, the cheapest level, and pay upcharges if I needed to. What we talk about here is how you can make money with grading. We do that because that's what we're into. That's how we started. That's how we grew our business. That's how we support our families and this whole business right now. Benedict Mathurin Winter. I don't know who this is. And we like to share that information with you. We like to answer all the questions that you have, talk about how we can help you. We're looking for topics on things that'll help you. Somebody wrote the other day that us talking about grading hockey cards, which we've never done before, helped them buy 5 Matt Boldies at $25 a piece, and they're going for $40 a piece now. So even without grading them, you're making money. Venusaur, which is awesome. That makes me so happy. I love that there are enough cards out there and enough potential and business out there that sharing this information with you doesn't hurt me at all, right? What happens is that's how the hobby's going to grow. People working together and explaining it to each other. And that's why we ask that if you know somebody that's getting into it or trying to learn about how to do this, we ask you to recommend this channel because we think we do a good job. We think we do a good job of showing people how they can make money and do things in the hobby. And we don't do it in a way where it's just to benefit us, right? Because in reality, we could do all of this stuff without sharing these videos and make a lot of money buying the cards that we're telling you guys to buy, right? We're not looking at cards that are super rare. I love the My House Hollows. Red. We're not looking at super rare cards, and we're not looking to push the market up. We don't care. We're looking for this. So this is a perfect example of a card I wouldn't grade. Look at these corners. These corners are absolutely murdered. This is going to be a 7 or an 8. This is going to be a bad grade. When we get this card back, we're going to see it in a 7 or an 8 holder. So, but it does help when people get into it and learn about it and start grading their own cards. Listen, in a month on these videos, we made like $100 for people watching. It's not worth the time that we put into it. Each video takes an hour plus, 2 hours plus, doing multiple videos a day. It's not about the time. We're doing this to help. We're doing this people charge for this stuff. It's crazy to me. And people pay it, which is also crazy to me. Like, we want you to be best suited to do what you want to do. I think a lot of the pictures in the beginning were a little out of focus, but I just refocused the camera. It looks a lot clearer now. My Heroes. All these Heroes cards are great. They're not cards I would collect per se, but what they are, they meet the #1 criteria for grading for profit. And the #1 criteria is, what will somebody else pay a premium for? Obviously, guys, it's a grading submission, so we have to have die cuts in there. No matter what, there are always select die cuts in grading submissions. And I don't think you can go wrong grading Patrick Mahomes cards right now. This is sort of what I was saying yesterday about the Mbappes. I would expect that you couldn't go wrong with Mbappe cards no matter what they were, as long as their refractors are better. So, love seeing all these Mahomes cards. And it's not rocket science. Buy the better names, right? Buy the better names. I wouldn't be setting in debut Trevor Lawrence. Not a card. I think the value's there. I think you can get silvers for not too much more, or go to a different brand like Select and get a silver, or whatever it is. I think you can get those for a little bit more, and the upside in grading is good. Here we go with the Select. We have off center. Look at the left to right there. Lot smaller gap here than here. Lot smaller gap here than here. Double off center, 8 or a 9. Here we go. I'm okay with the debut. Pink camo, that's fine. Another My House Holo. These are cool cards. We just bought a complete set, I think, of the 2019 My House Holo PSA 10s. Basketball. Out of this world. So, like, inserts like Emergent, I would definitely not go base. I would definitely go silvers. There's actually a good money in the colors and the silvers of the inserts. You could check that out in past videos. We show a lot of those. Really good money with the silvers of that kind of card. Justin Jefferson, Clear Vision or whatever. Donruss Clear. Hypnotized Braun. Mahomes Pink Camo. We know we have one of those in ourselves. It's in QA2 right now. This is great. This is like basically every Mahomes insert. Luka, again, T-. I'm not grading the base. I'm grading holos. Gunnar Henderson, not grading paper. I'm looking for refractors. You're not going to pay that much more, I don't think. But base is just not worth it. Blue Reactive, Trevor Lawrence. That's a cool looking one. Justin Fields debut silver. So I'm okay with this because it's a silver. I find Clear Vision's a tough thing to grade with PSA. You do better with BGS with Clear Vision. On Chero, we graded a few of these hoops. I'd be very careful grading them. The numbers are really narrow on them already, so I don't think it's a good card to grade anymore. Charizard, it's cool. It's like an X-Factory kind of thing. Pikachu, full art. Got a lot of Pokemon. We got Mew. Pokemon, after learning a little bit more about hockey, I think I'm going to end up learning a little bit more about grading Pokemon because there is a market there, so I want to learn it. I keep on saying it and then I don't do it, but I got to. Alright, we're about halfway through the submission. Got 2 more piles left. Century Stars Kobe. This looks like it's going to be a fun reveal when it comes back. Also, Century Stars Kobe. Got a lot of superstars. Aurora. This is a good insert. This usually sells well. But I can look real quick at the bottom corners of this Curry Court Kings and see white. So if I could see white without actually looking under light and stuff, see it right away when I turn the card over. A little chipping on the top. White on that corner, white on that corner. These are just cards I would end up not sending in because of the condition. Yeah, you see white on them. This one's an 8 probably because you can see it from here. White, and can't see that one, but it's definitely white also. Yeah, these are good cards to send in, but Court Kings is specifically condition sensitive. Any of these cards that have colors on the back instead of white on the borders are a lot harder to grade because of that. So you have to be a lot more careful, and you have to look at the back of these cards, especially these corners. These corners are dinged. Almost every single one of these corners that I've seen of the Court Kings cards was dinged. That's a cool looking card. It looks like there's a vertical print line right here. Can you see that? And I don't know if that's the card or not. I don't know if that's how the card was made or not. Yeah, these are nice cards, but I'm seeing 8s and 9s. We'll be surprised if I see a lot of 10s from those Auroras and the Court Kings. Yeah, look at all the white on the bottom here. I mean, this is 13-14, so it makes sense. White, white. Guy, you can see that corner is messed up already. You got to be careful. You got to look at the back of the cards. I can't say it enough. I hope that whoever this customer is that sent these in will start looking at the back of the cards more. I hope everybody's looking at the back of the cards more. Aurora Durant. These are all the right names and all the right cards. I just don't see a lot of 10s here. And I'm saying this only if you're trying to collect, only if you're trying to send these in to make money. If you're trying to send them in to grade them and get them for yourself, fine, I guess. I think you could probably find an 8 or a 9 cheaper. That's one of the reasons that I like to talk about the financial side of it, because it's not only about making money, it's about using your money the best you can for your collection also, right? If you can get an 8 or a 9 and that's okay for your collection, for less than the cost of the card raw plus grading, doesn't it just make sense to do that? I mean, you could disagree with that, but I just think it makes a lot of sense to do it that way. Gold label, I know one of our guys here ripped a lot of it, and every single bottom right and left corner was damaged. And I don't mean damaged like card's going to get a 7. I mean damaged like it's going to get an 8 or a 9. Like not just dinged enough where it's not worth grading. Like you could see the white on this Shane Baz. So like it's just, I feel like you're not going to get your money back out of it. Soto, this is blue, number to 99. Tatis, blue, number to 150. Okay. Like Reed Detmers. I don't get Reed. Like these cards aren't making a lot of sense to me to grade. Whoever's grading these cards just this run of cards just doesn't make sense to me. Gold Label's not a great brand. I couldn't sell Rafael Devers Gold Label PSA 10s for a profit. So this is somebody that is trying to add value, and these aren't cards that people are paying a premium for graded. So I just don't see it being worth it. J-Rod's one that would definitely get a premium. It's close. Bryson Stott. Cal Raleigh, number to 150. Hunter Green. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this submission. J-Rod again. I really hope this isn't my employee. Thick cards I know are super tough with PSA. Got a Baker. Uh-oh. We got a Disney card. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. In Hutchinson, again, I can't imagine that a Prism refractor or a Select or a Mosaic color refractor or something is that much more expensive than the base. Unless you're just ripping and you want to grade the stuff that you're ripping. I guess that would be make the most sense there. Traylon Burks. Again, not really feeling a lot of these cards. Overall, the beginning was a good run, but I think the end was a little weak. And we got to make sure we're looking at the back of the cards, guys. Got to make sure we're looking at the back and looking closely at corners and edges to see if we see any white. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I really like doing the outgoing videos. It's a real good look before the cards are graded. And hopefully, I'm going to keep a list of all the outgoing ones so we could do reveals when they come back and see how we did. So, thanks again for watching. Lots more content coming out. And hope everybody has a great start of baseball season.